If you live in Hawaii, you have a love-hate relationship with water. You love the ocean, you love the waterfalls, but you absolutely hate what comes out of your tap. You scrub your shower door until your arm falls off, and 5 minutes later, the spots are back. It looks like your bathroom has a rash, so you go to the hardware store and they tell you, oh, you need a water softener. Stop. Do not buy a water softener. At least, not yet. Because here is the plot twist that nobody tells you. You probably don't have a hard water problem. You have a volcanic water problem. And yes, there is a difference. I'm Jason Wong, principal broker at Island Dragonfly. I sell millions of dollars of real estate in Hawaii, and I have seen more luxury views ruined by etched glass than I care to admit. I decided to stop guessing. I deep dived into the science, checked the USGS data, and tested the 5 most popular water treatment alternatives to find out what actually works for our unique volcanic island water. The results? Well, let's just say some of you are wasting a lot of money on magic beans. First, the nerdy stuff. You need to understand this, or you will get ripped off. On the mainland, hard water is caused by calcium and magnesium. In Hawaii, our water is actually considered soft to moderately hard in town, about 3 to 4 grains per gallon. So why the stubborn spots? Silica, volcanic glass. Our water filters through volcanic rock, picking up high levels of dissolved silica, sometimes 40 to 90 parts per million. Standard water softeners do not remove silica. I repeat, they do not remove silica. Silica doesn't just dry on your glass, it bonds to it. It etches it. That's why your windows look permanently dirty, even after you Windex them. So knowing that, let's grade the 5 contenders. First up, the magic wires. You know the ones. You wrap a wire around your pipe, plug it in, and supposedly magnetic waves shatter the minerals. Cost about $300. Verdict, it's a hard pass. Look, I love technology, but unless you are trying to communicate with aliens, this does almost nothing for Hawaii silica. The science claims it prevents scale from sticking to pipes. Maybe, but for your glass shower doors, useless. If you buy this, you might as well tape a healing crystal to your water heater. Next, this is the industry darling right now. Template-assisted crystallization. It crystallizes the calcium so it flows through without sticking. Cost $1,500 to $2,000. Verdict, it's okay. If you live in Ewa Beach or Kapolei, where the water is actually harder, around 9 to 12 grains, this will save your appliances. It's great for your tankless water heater, but for the spots, no. The minerals are still in the water, they just don't stick to pipes. They will still dry on your glass if you don't squeegee. It's a good pipe protector, but not a spot eliminator. These use citrus-based cartridges to lower the pH and bind the minerals. Cost low upfront, but you buy cartridges forever. Verdict, the sour truth. It works decently on calcium, but here's the kicker. Hawaii water is often slightly alkaline. Fighting volcanic chemistry with lemons is an uphill battle. Plus, again, it does zero for silica, the heavy lifter, the one your grandpa uses. Cost $1,000 to $5,000. Verdict, the slippery slope. It replaces calcium with sodium. Your skin will feel slippery, like you can't wash the soap off. Does it kill the spots? Sort of. It removes the calcium spots, but it leaves the silica spots. And in Honolulu, where our water is already soft, adding salt is like adding extra butter to a croissant. You don't need it. Plus, discharging salt brine is terrible for our island ecosystem. Finally, reverse osmosis or RO. This forces water through a membrane so tight that even dissolved silica gets trapped. Verdict, the winner with a catch. This is the only thing that effectively removes silica. If you want spot-free car washes and crystal clear shower glass, you need RO. The catch? A whole house RO system is insanely expensive, like $15,000 to $20,000, and it wastes water. So what is the actual solution for us? I'm calling it the island hybrid strategy. Don't try to soften the whole house. It's overkill. Instead, get a whole house carbon filter. Why? Because our water is chlorinated to high heaven. The carbon removes the chlorine, the pesticides, and the bad taste. It protects your skin and lungs from chlorine vapor. Then install a scale inhibitor for your hot water heater to protect your investment. And for the silica, you have 2 choices. 1, get a point of use RO system under your kitchen sink for drinking and crystal clear ice cubes. 2, buy a squeegee. Seriously, listen, as a real estate broker, I look at property value differently. I have walked into multi-million-dollar penthouses with stunning ocean views, but I can't see the ocean clearly because the windows are etched with silica. That is permanent damage. That is money out of your pocket when you go to sell. Replacing a custom glass shower enclosure can cost $3,000 to $5,000. A squeegee costs $10. Protect your asset. If you let that volcanic water sit, it will eat your equity. I'm Jason Wong with Island Dragonfly. Don't let the water win. Aloha.